Talking about airport etiquette, how to basically get from point A to point B, which would be your seat on your plane, the quickest way possible.
And I always assume, Sonia, that people travel as much as I do, and I shouldn't, because certain things along the way, they annoy me.
Yeah.
One of them is making sure that you arrive early at the airport. It's so annoying when someone comes up and they're like, I'm leaving and I got here late. And okay, set your alarm.
So how early do you think you should be? International
flights, 3 hours. Domestic, 2 hours. Go have your coffee, go have your breakfast, go have dinner, but get there early. And then it's stress-free. And it doesn't annoy people along the way who got there in time and are waiting in the lineup just like everybody else. And
totally relaxed, no care in the world, right?
No care in the world. Weigh your bags ahead of time. So I have this little thing that I actually travel with, and a lot of people I see when they're checking in and they're having to unpack things, put them into their carry-on because they're overweight. Often this happens on the way home because you've bought things. But you can pack this. It's very, very small. Nice thing about a luggage scale is that you don't have to try and do it on your bathroom scale. You can get them for like $10, and they work in pounds and kilograms. Do you?
Yeah,
I know.
My husband gets on the scale. He'll pick up the bag, and then I look. Okay, it's this weight, and then we subtract his weight, and that's how we do it.
You can get a lot more accurate with these.
Yeah, probably.
It's always within 3 or 4 pounds. Is a lot. It's like 2 pairs of shoes, and I know you like to pack your shoes.
Yes.
Okay. Don't hold up the security lineup. So when you're going through security and you have to put things on the belt that go through the x-ray machine, we all know what we need to do. We need to make sure we pack things in our 1-liter zip-top bag. The smallest bottles, about this size, if you're going to be refilling them, or buy them in the travel size, and take things out of your pockets. Take off your jacket, your scarves,
your shoes,
things, your jewelry. Just make sure you do that. The next one is once you're actually through security. So I have this bag right here beside me. My carry-on bag that my mom got me.
I love that bag, by the way. I was
it's so
telling
cute.
You about that. It's great. Yeah.
Winner's purchased by my mom.
Okay.
Good one, Mom. But when you're at the gate, there's never enough seating on it, especially when it's a full flight or the holidays.
Crowded.
Don't put your bag up beside you.
Same goes for when you're on the ferry.
Right. Yeah. Put it in the seat in front of you, or use it in front of you. Put your feet up on it.
Usually
relax.
Space underneath the seat too.
Right. Same things for napping on the floor, especially in the gate area. People having to navigate around you with their bag and they're carrying things. It's just...
And you're probably not having a very good nap anyways.
No, and it's gross. Usually the floor is so gross, but also not on the chairs because there aren't that many. Unless you want to go to a gate where there aren't a lot of people around, but be prepared because at some point that gate is going to be used for a flight and you're going to have to be woken up.
It's important. Just be courteous, right?
Right. And then the next thing that is a bit annoying is they always call by boarding number or boarding letter, usually zone 1 through 4. Yes. And there's a reason that they do that. Normally, they're putting people with kids, then they're putting people who need assistance, and then they're putting the people in exit rows and business class, and then it's the window seats at the back. And then they move their way in. And I always see people, as soon as they make an announcement for the people who need assistance, everybody lines up.
I know.
And it is a gong show. And if you're in zone 1 or 2, you're fighting your way through zone 6, 5, 4, because everybody's lined up. So there's a reason for the way that they do it. Anyways, those are my pet peeves.
Well, you know what? Those are very, very important reminders and so good for anyone who's taking a trip.
Yeah, I hope so. Some deals?